raise a point of order? It has to be in May, Frank, in the standard.
No, we don't have to have a meeting every month. No.
But you can suspend that standing order without the standing orders. You can always suspend that standing order if you want.
That's a mandatory legislative one.
I know there's some ruling on it, and it does change on an election. So, the annual parish meeting, was that the annual parish council meeting or the annual parish meeting?
Annual parish council meeting.
Right, so you've got to have it in May potentially. But we can set it on the 26th of April, it's not a problem.
Sorry, so that's
We
again.
set it on the 26th of April, we still have time. Just means you won't be able to have it the first week or 10 days of May. I think you have to give 14 days.
Sorry, so you're suggesting the annual council meeting on the 26th?
The annual council meeting, it would appear, and I will check it out tomorrow to be absolutely sure, has got to be held in May.
Sue was saying that we can set the date at our April meeting.
Oh, I beg your
As
pardon,
long
sorry.
as you don't want the 1st, 2nd, 3rd of May or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you are limiting your options.
It just would it be the 31st, like the Tuesday, or people are going to be away because it's the bank holiday?
Yeah, but I don't think we can.
Or is that,
Well,
potentially?
Well, I don't think necessarily.
is there
We
anyone
haven't
here?
avoided school holidays in the past, have we?
So, is there
when
anyone
setting our
here who
dates.
couldn't make the 31st of May for the annual council meeting? 31st of May. We can all.
That's the annual
Well,
parish council.
I can make that, but of course you will have to have your agendas early because I will not be there to
Oh.
issue them.
Oh, you're away, aren't you?
I'll come back on the 30th,
Oh, right.
which
Yeah.
means I won't be there the week before to issue. So,
We could issue them early. You say?
well, the council need to tell me because otherwise somebody might want to add items onto the agenda and say that I should be taking cognizance of them and I'm sunning myself in Italy.
Oh, lovely. That sounds good.
But you may have a
we
new
give-
clerk by then.
We may have a new clerk by then, and if we give all councillors plenty of notice about the date of the agenda, that would seem reasonable to me.
Right. So are we going for the 31st?
Again, you might have to suspend the standing order because it may be in the standing orders
Right.
about how many days before you have to give notice, etc. Which isn't a problem. It can go on the agenda in April.
Do you
So
think
can we-
that there's no scope to combine the two meetings? You know, with the feel it would be too long to try. I mean,
It's not just that, is it? It's not just too long. So,
Yeah, it's just too.
You can start as early as 6 o'clock, I believe. 6 or 6:30 for your annual parish meeting. It's the one thing that they do set a rule on it. There is a time that you can't do before to allow people to get there. And it's either 6 or 6:30. So you could start your annual parish meeting at 6:45, which would give you an extra 3/4 of an hour to get on with your parish council meeting.
and were you suggesting there then that we have it on the same date?
Well,
But I think
As-
that's what someone was saying.
We're still struggling though with the date though. We could do everything on the 31st if you think that's... I'm not convinced that we're gaining anything by putting them on one
No, I'm
night.
not. I'm not.
Is the only thing.
I'm
I know
not.
it saves us a night,
I
but
propose we leave the 26th of April, as we've already said,
Yes.
for the annual parish meeting.
Yeah, I agree with it.
And
yeah.
go for the annual council meeting on the Tuesday the 31st.
So you're changing it from the 17th of May now then, are you?
I'm really confused now, Jack, because the 26th of April.
It's a
Sorry,
normal
sorry,
annual council
sorry,
meeting.
Right.
Sorry, my mistake.
Say it again, and
Right.
this time actually say what you mean
So
to say.
Yeah.
I propose then that, as we've previously discussed and agreed, I think, that we keep the annual parish meeting the 17th of May,
Right.
Right.
That's it.
What time? Come on, let's know it.
7:30.
7:30.
7:30,
Right.
and go for Tuesday the 31st of May for the annual council meeting. 7:30. That's a venue to be decided. Is that reasonable?
So that's my
So
friend
the annual
Raylan's
parish
last
council
estimate.
meeting is when?
31st
31st now.
of May.
31st of May, right. I've got that.
Now, do you want me to note that it may possibly need a suspension of standing orders because just to because of this notice for things on the agenda?
It'd be worth noting it now, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I've got it down.
Subject to arrangements being able to be made about the agenda.
I mean, you might have a new clerk, in which case it's not a problem, they can send it out.
She said hopefully.
Right, so that's a proposal from Councillor Ashworth. Anybody like to second that?
Go on then.
Yeah, I'll second it.
Go on, let Frank.
Yeah, go on, I'll second it.
And
Everybody
we're
okay?
Yes.
We've
Right,
got
so
that done.
I seem to have missed a proposer and seconded for the 17th of May. Was that you again, Jack? You sort of rolled it all into one, didn't
I think
you?
I proposed that.
Yeah, I'll second that one as well, now we're going somewhere.
Right, so we can just read this back to you then. We've got apologies from councillors Robinson, Hamilton, Barnfather, Bissett and Beeston. Declaration of interests, none. A change of a date for the interviews from the 12th of April to the 19th of April. Proposed Frank and seconded Jack. Interviews to take place on the 19th of April at St Mark's Church. Proposed Portia, seconded Jack.
Yeah.
Date and preferred location of the April full council meeting, 26th of April at St Mark's Church, so that's 7:30, isn't it, as normal. Proposed Andrea, seconded Jack. If we can't get to St Mark's, then it goes in the order of Warren Academy, Bestwood, it goes in the order of Oakwood Academy, Warren Academy, Bestwood Village Community Centre. The date and preferred location of the annual parish meeting, 7:30 on the 17th of May. Proposed Jack, seconded Frank, with an order of locations being Oakwood Academy, Warren Academy, St Mark's Church. And then date and preferred location of the annual parish council meeting, noting that it may need a suspension of a standing order because of the
Notice period.
to stop agenda items coming in whilst I'm not there. 31st of May, proposed by Jack, seconded by Frank, 7:30 start, location to be decided. And I need to ask the question, if the parish council meeting runs out of time, what happens? Well, just basically what
We don't
happens
need
now,
to
isn't
do
it?
that now, do we?
Yes, but it's
Because
something I think
No.
we perhaps need to know.
That was if we were-
future
Yes, I
occasions.
think it's something we might need to know.
So can I raise a point of order? There's been no special resolution on the change of date for interview.
Well, I have a written agreement from Mike that he's happy to revisit the date. So if there's another four, then you need to just write.
It has to be done in
special
advance.
resolution.
It needs to be done in advance of the decision.
Well, I've taken advice from Nalcon. They don't seem to think there's a problem with it, but we could do it as belt and braces. So again, it's over to you, councillors. What you
So, well, Mike has done it in advance, I've done it in advance, Andrea, you've spoken to Sue in advance.
You were on holiday, Jack.
Jack was on
I've been on
holiday, so he
holiday.
couldn't do
Has
it
to
in
be written and
advance.
signed.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
No?
I think we
Yeah,
need,
that's
I
it.
think we need to press forward in the best way that we are able, with the best choices that we can, in order to actually achieve something as a council, because I start to worry sometimes about what we've done this year.
So on these that you drafted, it says that the written notice for a special resolution has to bear the names of the majority, so it should be one document. Like you drafted these.
yeah, well, I took advice from Nalcon. I'm not getting into an argument because
No,
I'm
me either. I'm just
local